Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel Pick a Book. I am Komal and this is yet another second BYOB, Bring Your Own Book. And today I am reading Girl, Woman, Other. I read this in the first stream as well. So I finished around 42 pages in the first stream and now I am at 108 page. I'm hoping to finish this book in at least next live stream. So let's see about this. But before I begin, I would like to give a gist about this book. And this book actually covers 12 different British women who are of color, and their ages range from 19 to 93 age. And these women, they represent a diversity of different classes, different cultures, and also their sexual identities. So the first chapter that was about Amma or Amma, I don't know how to pronounce this, but let's call it as Amma. So she is a lesbian theater director, and she was preparing for the opening of her play at the National Theatre. And the book reflects her years of struggle as she endured as a young black actress. Emma is basically the protagonist of the novel. She is outspoken, she is brash, and she is also the eccentric character. She is the mother of Yas. Yas, we will see her in the second chapter. She is a child, Emma has with her queer partner that is Roland. So Yas has a similar characteristics like her mother, Emma. She is passionate. She is a representation of the new generation of young black women who are unafraid to be seen. Then we have the third chapter that is of Dominic. So she is best friend of Emma, who is also a lesbian and who is more like Emma. She is unapologetic. She is wild, but however, she meets Zinga in the third chapter, and she is African American woman, and we see that how quickly Dominic's independent character it diminishes to a more dependent character under Zinga. So she is under she's imposed emotional abuse under Zinga. So we see that, and that's been the case. I am in the third chapter. I just have to finish like three more pages to go into the part two that's about Carol. So I'll be reading this, and you can put it in the comment section which book you are reading. So today will be the setup is quite different. There are stars, candles, and also there's few wall hangings over there. So just a change of atmosphere over here. And I'll be sharing my screen. So we'll be doing a Pomodoro timer. The first 25 minutes we'll be reading. I'll put on some nice music so you can hear to that and also read. And then we'll have a 5 minute break. And then we'll again do the sprint of 25 minutes reading. So we'll do that twice. I wanted to do three times, but I'm not really well. So let's just stick to two and we can do that in further more sections. So I'll just share my screen. Let's see how this works. Yeah. So if someone can confirm in the comment section if the screen is visible, it's a nice background over there. So I'll be starting the timer and yeah, let's begin reading. You can put down the books that you are reading in the comment section down.
Good job. Let's take a short break.
We have successfully completed around 25 minutes of reading sprint, so let me just put on the timer for a short break. So I just completed around 20 pages and I have moved on to another chapter of another character, that is Carol. So this lady, she is one of my favorite until now because she loves math. She is confident. She is very passionate. She loves to crunch numbers. She loves to watch news, stock market. She's everything that I am not. So I just really love how she is and how she presents herself. So this is the chapter is talking about her teenage life where she is in a party and this guy hits on her, so she can't wait to tell that to her best friend Tisha. So that's about the chapter that's going on right now. And I really like the lady over here because the other people have I didn't really feel that connection. I didn't feel that they are very relatable to what I feel. So Emma, Yaz she's an eccentric character. I couldn't relate to her. Dominic was, I think, her relation with Zenga. I could relate few bits of it. I have underlined few lines which I really loved. So what happens in the last chapter of Dominic is Zinga and Dominic, they break up, and then I think Dominic, she goes into a relationship with other person, and she hears that Zinga is dead. She's been dead for like 12 years, and Dominic didn't know about it. So then Dominic, she moves from Britain and she settles down in US for like 30 more years. So that was a sad ending. I didn't expect that ending at all. And there were like really good lines in the chapter of Dominic. So one was because the women who appear the nicest are the most passive aggressive and ultimately the most dangerous because they will come between us. Don't you realize that people want to sabotage our great love affair. So this was said by Zinga to Dominic, and I really like this line. You can't live a womanist life and have male voices in your head. And this was the reply to Zinga by Dominic. And this is okay. There's one more, and there's one more that why did Zinga think being in love with her meant she had to give up her independence and submit completely? There are the chapters are not very complete. It's like a monologue kind. It's you don't have proper full paragraph. So I think the winner of Booker Prize is usually like this, that they put more emphasis on the literature and rather than the story itself, they put more focus on the character building, the plot line, and how the author has presented all these characters, the backdrop, and everything. So it may not hook you as a reader if you are reading for the first time. Like if you're picking this book like in your first few books, then you may not get hooked onto it, but you will just have to keep on going with this book because I think it has something to offer. And there's this one um, description where the author says that Zinga was a teetotaler, vegan, non-smoking, radical feminist, and she was living like a gypsy house builder, whereas Dominic was drinking, drug dabbling, chain smoker, lesbian feminist, carnivorous lover, and then she soon becomes a teetotaler, vegan, non-smoking. So you can see how Dominic's life is being changed after the arrival of Singa. And I really like the chemistry between the two because there was a lot of tension between them. And the favorite character is Carol from now on. I have, I guess, nine more characters to go. I'll find some other favorite characters as well. And we have few more seconds left. Well, hydrate myself. If you want to just go grab some coffee, tea, water, just hydrate yourself, and we will begin with the next reading sprint.
It's time to focus. Good job. Let's take a short break.
So how was your second stint of reading? I did read till 146, so almost around 40 pages today, and I'm really happy. One reason because I am coming out of my reading slump, and I've been telling in most of my videos that I am in a big reading slump for more than like 8 or 9 months, and at least this reading sprint is helping me to come out of this. I would not ever sit and read for like 30 minutes straight. And the last live stream was for 1 hour straight, and I was literally dreading to actually sit and read for an hour. But somehow I did complete it, and I thought so. Just breaking it into these smaller chunks would be better. So yeah, this Pomodoro technique is actually helping me to come out of this, not just during the live stream. I am doing this apart from the live stream. Like yesterday night, I was just putting on this music and reading it, and then taking some break in between, and then again reading it. So I was doing around two sprints. Two sprints is the maximum that I could do, but in the next live stream, I'll go on to three sprints at least. So it would be like 1.5 hours. And I guess I would probably finish reading like 60 pages. So that's really nice. Um, I will be reading this book throughout the week, and I hope to complete it at least in the next live stream so I can pick another book and be done with it in the month of May. I did read one book in May that was Eat, Pray, Love. I'll be making a video on that very soon. I really love that book. It's a memoir of Elizabeth Gilbert. I hope people might have like watched the movie. I think it's on Netflix. So to answer your question, I used to read mythology books Indian. I am not really into mythological fiction, but I did read few Amish Tripathi's books like the Ram trilogy. I read Ram and Sita. I have picked up Shiva trilogy. I did read Immortals of Melu and Secret of Nagas. I didn't read the last book, that is both of Vayuputras, but I am not really into not a really mythological person. So um, I don't know which books to even recommend. So I've never done a video on that. But if I do read, I will probably make a video. I have read other standalone mythological fictions. Like there's one book called Mohini, and there's one Boons and Curses. So my knowledge in mythology is limited to only that. And yeah, talking about this book, back to this book, I have been enjoying Carol chapter like anything. And now that I discovered that I am loving Carol's mother a lot because she is such a strong woman, I will just read out this one line. So what was going through in Carol's mind was she was being bullied in school and she hated to go back to school. And this is what her mother told. She was just giving the example of Oprah Winfrey and many other black women. And then she said, lastly, did me and Papa come to this country for a better life, only to see our daughter giving up on her opportunities and end up distributing paper hand towels for tips in nightclub toilets or concert venues, as is the fate of too many of our countrywomen. So this is, I guess, Carol is not my favorite character anymore. Her mother is. I really like how she was motivating Carol. So I will probably finish up this chapter after this live stream, and I will talk about. I will update about the book in my coming live stream. So do join. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys next week. Do bring your own book and let's just keep this going. I really love doing this, and I hope you guys are enjoying as well. If you have any feedback, you can put them in the comment section down, and I will see how I can incorporate all those feedback. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next live stream, and
It's
till
time to
then,
focus.
happy reading and good night. Take care, all of you.